And that's why I think we're getting into a bottom area here. I think we're seeing a floor around $60. Well, a couple reasons why. One is we're starting to use the crude oil. Cold weather coming in, we're using it for heating oil, lower prices at the pump, we're using it for more unleaded gas. So we're starting to use that crude oil. Another thing, too, is the U.S. economy, it's starting to get better. As it gets better, it's also going to have an impact on the world economies. As those start to get better, definitely puts in a floor for crude, and higher we go. Right now, what I think is OPEC is going to have to start talking about making some cuts. Still quite a bit of supply of crude oil on the market, and the demand I'm talking about, it's going to take time for that to impact the market. Therefore, OPEC near term is going to have to do something, which is going to have to be some sort of production cuts. And I think that's going to happen within the next 3 to 6 months.
I think there's further to go. I think there's wide expectation that there'll be further easing measures. We're expecting the RRR to be cut in the banking sector, and we're also expecting rates to come down a little bit further in China. So going into 2015, I think there's strong momentum being built. We haven't yet seen the big institutions reallocate on the mainland, and that's yet to come, I believe.
They're shocking. They're absolutely terrible. We thought there was a slight downturn in Q3, and actually it turns out Q3 is even worse than Q2. There's virtually no good news in there. Now, why is the market rallying? The market's rallying, as you said, because basically the expectation is the BOJ will have to do more.
Right.
If the BOJ do more, that pushes down the yen, that pushes up the value of shares like Toyota, as was mentioned just now on the report. But it doesn't actually say anything about the real strength of the economy.